Morning Evolution family. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. It's a little bit after 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service, here with the incomparable, the mayor of Funville himself, Mr. Du Santiago, who's joining us for the sales lab. Reggie couldn't be here because he's in the new building, checking out on stuff. So I'm here co-hosting today with Mr. Funville himself. Good morning, Drew. How
Hello,
are you today?
Evolution family. I'm living the dream. All is good. And this is the only time Reggie can dump me on a sales lab is because it's kind of a big deal where this new office, which I saw the skeleton of, is going to be a big deal. So I'm super excited for you all.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah, we are all kind of like wondering where we're going to be next week at this time. So getting used to everything. So, all right, you guys, listen. I highly recommend you grab a piece of paper, a pen, or a pencil. I know I say that all the time, but here's some good tips and some hacks that are going to help your business, help you push this lovely, beautiful product that we have for you, this cruise product, and it is outstanding. So. Welcome, Drew, the mayor of Funville. Marketing can be fun with the right tools and support. You can attract clients, build trust, and close more sales. Let's learn why it's essential to work smarter and not harder using GoCCL tools. So we're going to show you some tools on the website of GoCCL. Now, first things first, you got to get registered with GoCCL. So those directions are in the Travel Cafe. If you go in there in the Suppliers tab, USA Suppliers, you'll see it in there. So number one, are there any specific programs or certification agents can complete to become a Carnival specialist?
Yes. And there's going to be a slide coming up in a few that will show you kind of a home screen image of GoCCL if you've not seen it yet. And there is a full, and it's recently been enhanced, a full tab that's dedicated to knowledge and training for travel advisor superstars just like you all. And here's what's great about it is this is consistently being updated and it's always got new content in there because in this fluid evolving industry there's always something new and exciting to talk about and to learn about. I've been in the industry now 27, nearly 28 years. I don't know it all. Jose, probably the same thing, right? Every day we
Oh
learn
no,
something
every
new.
day is something different. And so, I mean, like for example, the last week, I know a lot of you. I don't mean to go off subject of the cruises, but Jamaica, and now we're getting these
Mm,
emails constantly from our land vendors, ALG, Sandals, about the inventory, what's available in Jamaica. So now it changes your mindset, and you have got to know this information if you're going to be a travel advisor that's
right.
booking that. If you're booking Sandals, if you're booking anything going out there. Now, of course, that also affects you guys. You guys were going to Jamaica too on a couple of those
Yeah, no, no, it
itineraries.
did actually. So the training specialist program on Carnival is called the Learn and Earn training program, and I'll give you some insight on where to find it when we get to that slide. And then, of course, I'll be doing my training later on in this Carnival week,
That's right.
where I'll do some tips and tricks to show you all that as well. Speaking of Jamaica, yeah, we just so one of our we're not stopping back there at the moment
Right.
because they're still rebuilding and there's going to take some time to get that infrastructure back.
Yeah.
But the Carnival Horizon, who was meant to stop there, it was only a day or so ago, had to adjust the itinerary and call somewhere else. But on the way, we dropped off a bunch of supplies
Good.
and food to help the island get back into the flow of tourism.
Yeah, there you go. And that's I salute you guys for doing that. I mean, that's really cool. That really is cool. All right, what benefits come from with completing the certification program? Exclusive training, special discounts, higher commissions, e.g. What?
Here's the thing that I love about what our training is going to do because we're a brand that is a good brand to build your booking business, your building pipeline. We've got 10 different, I shouldn't even say that. It's more than 10. I'm thinking only East Coast. It's 13 home ports that you can drive to within a day's drive and 27 ships that will sail from these ports, offering ease for you to book your clients into. So the biggest benefit to completing your training with Carnival, and remember, it's always changing and always being added new modules. The biggest benefit is knowledge. Knowledge is power. And the more you know here, the more credibility, the more street cred, the more value you're going to show your prospect clients that you have as a travel advisor and why they're using you and not someone else.
All right, number 3, how long does it take to complete the Carnival cruise certification program?
What I love about this is you can do it at your own pace. It's not like one of those tests or quiz that are timing you. There's different sections. There's a gold, there's a platinum, there's a diamond, and there's an elective section. And I'll walk you through this when, not if, when you join the Wednesday training, that I'll do some tips and tricks on Carnival. But you can take and complete this at your own pace. Some of the Evo agents are not full-time travel advisors. They're doing this as a side hustle, or this is a second job or a part-time gig for them. So at your own pace, you can select what works for you to gain knowledge in the learn and earn sailing section. Sorry.
That's what it's all about. All right, let's go to the next slide. And we're going to, there is, visit the GoCCL TA portal, use the YouTube channel. If you go to Carnival Marketing Resources, if you go to YouTube and you type in Carnival Cruise Line Official, it will take you to the, all the videos that I've shown you, they're right there. Now, here we are at GoCCL.com, and we're talking about marketing tools. Just do a little bit of review of this one, please, Drew.
Yeah, look, it's your one-stop shop, GoCCL. And we even just updated and made a new announcement today about the ability to book multiple cabins at the same time. So when you get your user ID for GoCCL, and before I talk a little bit more about this, I just want to say that I'm not the guy for that, because I do get a lot of emails asking about how do they register for GoCCL from the Evo travel advisors. Danielle's still doing that, right, Jose? I would imagine, because last time I knew, Danielle was doing the
No, Danielle's not doing that anymore. It's now Nicole who does that. Nicole.
There you go. So sometimes we're changing things up, but this is all in the Travel Cafe back office, right?
Yeah, it's all.
So
right
yeah,
there.
the place to find that is in the Travel Cafe back office. How to get registered for GoCCL. It's not me. It's the Archer team. And once you're in, you've got your booking engine. You've got a homepage that gives you all the latest and up-to-date promotions for you to share with your clientele. And then there's different tips and tricks to help you navigate and learn this system and marketing tools that you'll find in this one platform that's called GoCCL. So this marketing collateral library is going to have different flyers. It's going to have the ability for you to order brochures. There's going to be, as Jose mentioned, the Carnival YouTube channel. So if there's new, let's say, videos that we drop, like yesterday we showed the Celebration Key video in the weekly kickoff when John was filling in for you, Jose, and did a great job, John, even though he wasn't wearing his Dodgers. Like, he had his Dodgers shirt, but not his Dodgers, like, flair, seeing as they won the World Series. But,
yeah, tell us about that, Drew. Right.
You can get to I love that you have highlighted here, Amanda, the logos, videos, and images section. That is tens of thousands of images that are pre-approved for you to use and share on social media. Create images for your website. This is your one-stop shop for anything that is pre-approved for you to sell yourself and how you are a Carnival expert with this brand. So navigate through GoCCL and look at this stuff, and you'll see how much is there. The resources are endless.
Yeah, they are endless. And you guys, that page has so much information. Scan this QR code to go to the Carnival Cruise Line official YouTube page.
That was easy.
I'll get out of the way. There we go. Scan that, and you can have that. And they've got all types of videos in there. They have testimonials from their staff and crew, people that are there, the destinations and everything. It's really great. The videos on Celebration Key are outstanding. I was talking to Amanda the other day about how the very first one that you guys dropped like 8 months ago, that one, I think that's probably one of the best travel videos of the year. It is just fantastic. It is just.
Thank you. And we've dropped that one. It was all,
it's the longer one, the 2 minute and 10 minute. It's
before
beautiful.
we even opened a destination, we had to create something, and the marketing team did a great job of creating renderings of what Celebration Key is going to look like, and it was spot on because I was there July 19th when we
Yeah,
opened,
yeah.
and in a few weeks I'll be back there. So make sure you're following me on
Oh, it
social
should be
media for
much
that.
better. It should be much
Yes.
better than you were.
Well, it'll be me not working nearly as long and hard as I did in the middle of July, where it was
Yeah,
100 plus degrees and 1,000% humidity. It'll be hopefully a lot more enjoyable without that
yeah,
temperature.
yeah. It should be. All right, key marketing ideas. One, seasonal theme campaigns and deals. Number two, leverage social media with live events and polls and quizzes. Number three, go in person events and introduce yourself. So let's cover these. Engaging your audience.
Yeah, look, I want to ask, let's see. I'll go back in and I'll look at these live Facebooks when we're done at some point throughout the day when we do these Carnival weeks with Evolution. I go back and I'll go in and answer any questions that we might not reach or get to during the live webinar. But I want to know from those that are watching live or later on, like, what is it that you're doing to engage your audience? Is it in-person events like Chamber of Commerce events, PTA meetings, functions with your church? Are you going digital? Are you doing Facebook Lives when you're doing a ship tour? Are you doing ship tours? What is it that you're doing to capture your audience? Because right now, a combination of both in person and digital is what I would suggest. But I'm curious to see what the audience is doing.
Yeah, and go to in-person events and introduce yourself. The
That's
convention,
what
the
I'm talking
trade
about. Yeah.
show. When you would go to these site inspections and he is available there. Then you want to go up and introduce yourself. Hi, I'm blah 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 with ABC, but I'm an Arch Revolution agent. So this is what makes us different than the other agencies. This man has a lot of other agencies that he works with, but he comes here 3 or 4 times a year. You guys get more access to him. So when you need stuff done and you get in a jam, he's easily accessible to you. So we want to see you succeed. Using tools to boost visibility. Does Carnival provide image? We just showed you the videos and logos the agents can post on social media. How should we use these tools to boost sales and interaction? Well, post them, get them out. We cannot do the clicking for you guys.
We can show you the door, but you got to open
Yeah,
it. You got to walk through
we
it.
show you the eggs and the flour if you want to make the pasta. You're going to have to get in there and make it. You have to click it. That's what it's all about. And there's a lot of stuff available. I mean, and just a simple marketing thing, like just by wearing your brand. You know how many T-shirts we've given away? We've given away. Drew brought us about 100 T-shirts last time. They're gone to 100 agents. They're gone. And bags and things that you go out and you wear that. I've spoken to other agents, Arch Revolution agents, and they say, people come up to me and go, "Travel Agent rocks. What does that mean? Why is that Carnival? Is that the cruise line?" Because they don't know. And that's how you start that first engagement. That's how you start. Yeah, I do this or this. Here's my card. Let's talk. We've always wanted to go on a cruise. We don't know anything about it. Well, here I can tell you how you can experience it. And that's a little bit what it's about. Okay, have you
Yeah,
downloaded?
and I love that you put this up here, man. I believe the next slide actually shows the little link on where to find the answer to question one. And I kind of talked about it probably longer than I should have because I forgot the next slide was there.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to show you where to find the logos in the media on the next slide. And I encourage you to, once you log into GoCCL, to check out that tab because I get questions a lot. On, we didn't know we could use the Carnival logo and we didn't know we can use images without approval. You can on social media, if you're using the images through the section that's going to be on the next slide here, you can use that as long as you are not stretching out the logo or changing the colors of the logo or blocking the logo. So if you're using our images on the GoCCL brand center, which you'll see very, very soon, there it is. And you're not stretching out or discoloring the image, knock yourself out. Go to Canva, go to some of the editing software tools that are out there and create something custom for you to stand out as your brand and your value as a travel advisor. Because Jose was just mentioning something crucial that I think a lot of travel advisors don't do, and I don't know why. I wear this all the time. I think, yeah, you can see it. So I wear my Carnival shirt literally everywhere. Sometimes so much where my colleagues are like, "Are you ever not branded?" And my answer is no.
Yeah.
I am always branded because it always creates conversation with me. I go to the supermarket. Oh, you work for Carnival. That opens up a door for me to say, yes, I do. I've been with them for 28 years now, almost 28 years. And what is it that you do? Well, I'm a director of sales. That's the short version for a BDM because I've been around for so long. And then it says, I work with travel advisors to help them grow their business. And then if somebody says, "Oh, travel advisors, okay, how do I get in contact with one?" And I'm going to refer them to our travel advisor locator, which is located on GoCCL. So actually, sorry, it's located on Carnival.com. So there's a communication that will be generated just by you wearing your brand. When I go on a plane, like on Friday, I'm on a plane, I'll be wearing this. First thing flight attendants notice. Oh, you work for Carnival. We love Carnival. Starts a conversation, right? If you had your travel agency name on your shirt, you're now going to open up the door and have that chance for your elevator pitch. And I hope all of you have an elevator pitch because that's kind of where number 2 is here on the screen. Like, what are you going to say in 30 seconds to somebody about who you are as a travel advisor and why they should come to you for your expertise? That's something that I would love to see in the comments. What are you saying to somebody that says, what is it that you do, or how or why would I want to use a travel advisor and not book direct through the travel through the cruise line or through the resort? Like, what are you saying to them? Those are things you want to work on.
Yeah, and those are things but one of the things that you have going for you too is this. I got a new phone, so I went to T-Mobile. No, I had to get some Wi-Fi stuff at T-Mobile, and I said, "Hey, have you ever been on a cruise before?" To the guy. He said, "No, and I've always wanted to go on one too." Yeah, and I was wearing my my Evo T-shirt. I said, "What is that?" I said, "It's Evo. It's Evolution Travel. I work for them. I'm part of their team." All right, here's a question for our travel advisors. Have you downloaded the GoCCL tools and posted them? Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down in chat. Okay.
All right.
So there you go on that one.
I love these questions because I go back and I'll look at these. So
yeah,
shout out to everybody who's on right now. I'm actually not following
there.
live right now. I should be.
Here, you do the first 2.
Let's see. Marketing tips. Post content. Okay, so post content regularly. Use GoCCL and Evolution Travel Cafe tools. That is something that I should have said earlier. You all, being Evolution Travel Advisors, have not only GoCCL resources at your fingertips, which are approved and ready to rock and roll. But if you want to get even more custom, or if you want to use tools that are created by Evolution, Amanda and her team put together incredible resources for you to share.
We have 2 or 3 videos that you can get customized that highlight you as the Carnival expert that people contact you. I mean, these videos are outstanding. They are outstanding. They are.
And they're custom. You can customize it with your call to action. There's not a lot of hosts out there that will create these custom marketing assets for you to use to help create that value for you as a travel advisor. So kudos to Amanda and the team for that.
And they're less than $20. Wait, they're less than $20. Can I take the next one? They're less than $20, those videos, okay?
Is that all they cost?
Yeah, it's less than
it's like
$19.80 or something. So that's it. And then you have it for life. You have it for life. You can constantly get it out there. And,
if you're not taking advantage of video content, that's kind of along the lines of why I wanted to jump in and take number 2 here. Video content's king right now. Like, literally jump on board and use some of these video assets that Amanda and the team are creating. And also sharing your own experience. And the second point there, client testimonials and pictures. If you have clients going on a cruise, going on a vacation that you've booked, you should be asking them, can you post your photos of social media about your wonderful experience? And when you do so, would you mind tagging me and my travel advisors so that your friends can also have the access to these incredible vacations that we've provided for you as well? User-generated content right now is very high on social media and digital platforms for getting that engagement on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. So you want to get your clients essentially being your Pied Piper, working for you.
That's it. That's it. And that's really easy to do. That is really easy to do. Let's talk about number 3 and 4. Promote deals and close the sale. Last Wednesday, we had Where the Deals Are. I showed you guys 5 excellent deals that Carnival was having, and one that ended yesterday, which was the $500 onboard ship credit, which it was an incredible, I mean, like I went, wow, look at this one. But yeah, it was really, really good. And you guys remember that. You know, there's a reason why, oh, we're going to, okay. Okay. I don't know what that is.
Just typing us a message.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying we're gonna show them a couple deals in a few slides.
Oh,
so
okay, sure.
So stay tuned.
Oh yeah, we're going to show you where those are. And again, you know,
Next time, just jump in, Amanda. We're good.
Yeah, yeah. Use hashtag number 4. Use hashtags on social media. Carnival's fun deals with Jose. That's an example. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, selling the experience, not just the product. Compelling stories sell. What unique features does Carnival offer that agents should focus on?
So this is like my elevator pitch, right? So the thing that Carnival delivers, incredible. We are family fun with memorable experiences at a great value. Fun isn't one size fits all. And what you'll find on Carnival is a variety of experiences that are going to fit anyone's cruise lifestyle. And I'm talking about, hey, we're traveling with kids. Is that a good family brand? Absolutely. But then there's experiences on board our ships that are adult only. So if you're an adult that might not be cruising with kids, but you like social environments, you like to have a variety of activities throughout the day and evening, Carnival's your brand, right? So that's what you should be focusing on. Fun isn't one size fits all. Value, memorable experiences, this brand.
Yep. What is the best feature about Celebration Key in your opinion, and how can agents use this to get more sales? Well, it's
the scale of Celebration Key and the unique appeal that you can only get to it on a Carnival ship is exactly why you should be talking this destination up. There's many people that have not seen this yet, so get in now before the millions of people will end up seeing it, because that's how many opportunities we have to sail to Celebration Key. There's a family-friendly lagoon, and it's the largest freshwater lagoon in the Caribbean, as well as a family-friendly beach. And then on the other side, you got an adult-friendly lagoon and an adult-friendly beach. And then there's even an exclusive beach club that is adult only. So you've got variety, you've got options, and this is phase 1 of Celebration Key that we just launched. There's going to be more adding on over the next several years, and it's only going to get bigger and better.
Wow. So there you go, right there. I mean, that's a great thing. Key tips for travel agents. Number 1, paint a picture of the client's dream vacation. Number 2, share destination highlights and unique selling points. Number 3, videos. Show glimpses into experiences. You know, Drew, every time before we had this week, we had Disney Week. And I said, you know, listen, you guys, I know the park it's Orlando and everything, but if you've got people going out on the Mardi Gras, you know, or what else is out of there?
Out of Port Canaveral? Wow, you got Mardi Gras. You're going to have soon Festival leaving.
Yeah, so you got a lot. But I mean, the pre and post nights, and then you go to then you get on the Mardi Gras, you go to Celebration Key. It's just an amazing experience. Your family's going to go like, oh my God, wow. And then they're going to come back and they're going to want to give you the videos. And look, we were here. Look, your Celebration Key. Here we are in the Mardi Gras and all that. And you can use all those things, you know?
Yeah, like so looking at that, and I know we got to move on because I'm looking at, we still have a bunch of slides here. So, but yeah, painting the picture, right?
Yeah.
With Carnival's Celebration Key, the fun vibe that our guests love on board our ships is literally transformed into this exclusive destination that has an authentic Bahamian feel to it. Yeah. So that fun vibe and that social atmosphere that people love on board our ships, you literally walk off the ship and walk into paradise, into the same experience, but with a Bahamian flair. Yeah. And share those highlights, share those features, share the videos. We talked about it, YouTube, the brand center that has all of those videos and images on Go CCL. That's what you got to get out there in front of your audience.
Yep. Yep, you got to get that out there because we know we've had agents saying, I sent the video, a client wanted to book. I mean, even the other day on Friday when we were doing up the wrap up for the week, I showed the Carnival 2-minute video. I saw in the comments one agent said, I want to go now. This video makes me want to go now. And I went, yeah, that's what it's there for. All right, let's talk about these deals. Now, wait a minute. To my understanding, this ended yesterday, correct?
See, you weren't here, dude.
I know. But I'm getting calls
Oh, wait,
on this
is today
one.
the 4th? Today is the 4th.
Yeah.
That's right. That one ended yesterday.
And this one ended.
This is the one Amanda's going to. So yeah, this is still open through the 10th. So
Oh,
we extended
okay. I didn't know
through the
that.
10th.
I didn't know that. I got to tell Peggy that because nobody told me that is now through the 10th, and that's been extended a couple of times now. So that's a great deal for you guys too. And
We
you should
we,
really
we do
take
this a
advantage.
lot. We're very secretive about if we're going to do an extension or and then
I'll
we
say.
also we also do limited time sales. So we'll do something for a short period of time and then it might disappear for a while, but then we bring something back similar or exactly the same. So for this right now is something that I think we need more of the Evo advisors doing. There is interline rates or reduced rates out there on virtually every sailing. There's two different fare codes currently. The P2K is more select sailings. So you're not going to find that one on every sailing. You'll find that on maybe sailings that aren't selling where we would want them to be, which is not a lot, but there are some out there that have the P2K that is a reduced deposit and will allow you to bring 2 additional cabins. That PGO as an Oscar, that is virtually on every sailing. And maybe not on holiday sailings like Christmas, New Year's, or Thanksgiving cruises, right? But virtually PGO is almost everywhere. And you can also use that currently for 2 additional cabins as well. So when we say you can book yourself on a reduced travel agent rate, you go into GoCCL, and there's a video that we created for how to do that. You go into GoCCL, you make sure to click the interline box under the guest qualifiers field, and then you need to search out for one of those 2 fare codes. It'll show on the promotion screen. And once you've booked yourself on the cruise, the additional cabins that would be joining you also need to be on the same sailing as you. And when you're on this cruise, what better way for you to share your value as a travel agent? So I am on a cruise now with my family, with my friends, with my neighbors. And here's what I can show you and work with you on to provide a cruise experience as your travel advisor, because I'm on it firsthand, learning and experiencing this so I can plan better vacations for you. So tell your story as a travel advisor, share what you're out there doing using these interline rates, and it's going to bring business your way. People are going to ask questions.
Yep, they will. They will. I mean, so it's all there. And we showed you how to book that on Friday. I don't know if John did it yesterday either, but we will show you again on Friday again, as there's an extension on that through November 10th. Now, here we go into the rates. Where can I find sales? I want to find out what's on sale at GoCCL. Where can I find that, Drew?
So I'm going to show you more of this on Wednesday, because I believe one of the slides coming up is going to ask me about what I'm going to talk about Wednesday. And I'm going to run through this section here, the rates and promotions section, where you can find the latest promotions. For example, if we put out another bundle and save promotion, or we put out a more equals merrier sale, where those are promotions that are specials for triples and quads and quint cabins. I'll show you where to find it. I'll show you where to get marketing assets for you to share directly to your social media platforms to drum up some engagement. I'll show you that on Wednesday, because it's right here at the homepage of GoCCL.
Yeah, so if you go to the bookings, and then you'll see the drop down, and it'll be right there.
Ta-da! I knew this slide was coming.
All right.
See,
There we go. Give us a teaser of the Carnival training on Wednesday. What else are you going to talk about?
Going to talk about sales opportunities for you to talk about with your clients, talk about with your friends, talk about with your neighbors, talk about the next barbecue or picnic that you're at. That's going to create interest, driving business toward your travel agency. So we're going to talk about sales opportunities. I'm going to talk about the new era of fun ships and some of the new ships that have really become a game changer in the Carnival brand. I'm going to touch on the Paradise Collection by Carnival. These are unique experiences that you'll only find on Carnival ships, such as Celebration Key. And there's two others that I'll talk about. And I'm going to talk about GoCCL tips and tricks. So I'm going to show you what you need to know, where you need to be looking at in GoCCL to help you day in and day out as a travel advisor, from the Knowledge Center to the training resources to the marketing tools and the brand center that we've already talked about today. I'll even probably touch a little bit on, we have a new brand campaign going on right now, so I'll show you some of the new videos.
And we're going to introduce some of that on when we give away on Friday. We've got some new stuff. It's what's called funnel. But what is it again? Funnel saves.
That's funnel faves. So that's our travel advisor campaign. But we have a consumer campaign right now.
Okay.
Where you're going to start seeing a lot more videos for Carnival is Calling. So it's basically find your fun again. And there's a lot of really cute videos that we're going to be rolling out. One's already been rolling out since the November 1st. We started seeing these on college. I saw them on college football games, and I saw one during the World Series as well. When that Game 7 was on, I saw one of these new commercials. It's super fun. We'll talk about that on the Wednesday training as well.
All right, cool. All right,
I'm
Amanda,
looking at these. I'm looking at all these comments in the. Let's see here in the Facebook. There's people that I think have questions.
Check out this.
We'll get to those in a second. We'll get to the questions in a little bit.
Yeah, you run the show here, Amanda. Sorry, look at me stepping ahead. I was just looking at the time. I'm going, oh my God, I'm going long here. We're at 34 minutes. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Let's roll this video.
Oh, we got the video.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. It really is, you guys. And Drew's going to be back there again. I'm sure you're going to be doing some video from there when you're there in the next couple.
Oh yeah, I plan to park myself at the Pearl Cove Beach Club, which is the adult only section or portal of Celebration Key. But I'm going to literally try to get to every different portal, and I want to try out as. If I can actually get to every stop to grab some sort of cuisine, I will. I just don't think there's enough hours in the day to see everything on Celebration Key in one port of call. Like, that's how massive it is.
Right.
I'll try.
All right, register for Carnival today. Follow the instructions in the back office. You go to Travel Cafe, Suppliers, USA, Carnival, self-register. Join the latest trainings and download their marketing tools. We showed you where they were today. Post content today and go to an in-person event and promote yourself. Really, get out there, you guys. We always talk about that, getting up there. I'm a big proponent of community marketing. Getting yourself out there is so important, whether it's, the Chamber of Commerce or throwing a carnival party or just getting yourself out there wearing the Travel Agent Rocks t-shirt when you go shopping and things like that. People get out there to you. The best marketing doesn't feel like marketing. It's fun, and it's always fun. Okay, it is always fun. All right, Amanda. Any comments or questions?
Yeah, we do have a few. We do have a few questions. I think we have 6, so we'll try to get through these. As well as I just want to give a quick shout out, Catherine Hughes, that always joins us on YouTube. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Catherine!
Happy birthday, Catherine Hughes!
Happy birthday, Catherine! That's super cool.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out. Okay, the first question is, you mentioned Carnival advisors listed on CCL. Does that mean when we have completed the training, our name is listed there as well for the public?
There is a section. I think what I'll do is, if you can join the training tomorrow, I'll make sure to add that to that. Let me write that down. So in GoCCL, you have the ability to add your agency slash call to action to our agent finder on carnival.com. So for me to verbally talk to you about that's pretty difficult. It's easier to show you a visual, which I will do tomorrow now. I'll add that to my little GoCCL tips and tricks. But under the agent profile in GoCCL, there's a little tab that allows you to add yourself to the agent finder on carnival.com.
Perfect. Are you going to go over this tomorrow? The question is, how can we tell what the OBCs are when we book a client, and how can we tell what the gap points are on CCL?
I can. I saw that question coming here. Where was that? Is that Stacy? No, wait. Oh, there it is. Daryl. Daryl, right? Daryl Lundy. How can we tell what the OBC is when we book a client? And how can we tell the gap points on GoCCL? Yes. If you come along to it tomorrow, I'll show you where to find that. I'll just add that to my little.
Tomorrow.
I'll add that. Yeah. I'll
There you
add that.
go.
Well, I mean, because you can see it right from GoCCL, and once again, it's easier for me to show you than to try and
Right.
describe verbally. But both of those can be seen either on the booking confirmation or in the GoCCL display, booking display screen. And then when you're booking a group, as an example, you can see the amenity points right there. So yeah, I'll do a walkthrough of that, Daryl. So got you covered.
And
Okay.
that'll be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. You're not going to want to miss that here live, okay? On the supplier webinar training with Drew Santiago for Carnival. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, we have some more. Someone asked about TA rates, and we did show you that TA rate earlier, the interline rate. That's a
Yeah.
TA rate. And if you're interested in seminars at sea, then just reach out to Drew, and that would be best, right, Drew?
There is a section under, and I'm going to show this tomorrow. There's a section under GoCCL that's knowledge and training, and there was where we put ship tours. There's where we do seminars at sea. The seminars at sea for this year are full. For example, I'm leaving Friday for one on the Jubilee out of Galveston, but we will be rolling out new opportunities for seeing today's Carnival and the new ships with more seminars at sea next year. I don't know the exact timeline or when we're going to open those. But there will be more ship tours. There'll be more training elements, all listed under the training tab in GoCCL.
Perfect. Is there really a new ship coming to Baltimore?
I saw that in here. Where was that? So what we announced for Baltimore, and I would imagine there's still pending the rebuild of the bridge, right? So we announced that there will be a Conquest class ship going there, which would be larger than the current Spirit class that's there. So Carnival Pride is leaving from there, if I believe. And we just haven't made that announcement yet. I don't know what the red tape and logistics and operational reasons are behind it and how tall ships need to be with whatever the new bridge is going to be. So there is something coming that will be newer and larger than what you have, in theory. I just don't know specifics yet.
Perfect. Someone said, I did a webinar for a celebration specialist, but I can't seem to log in now and finish up the modules to get my certificate. Who should I reach out to?
Send me an email because that certificate, the Celebration Key Specialist Training Program was something we did last year, and that passed a while ago. But that training module is still on the Learn and Earn training tab in GoCCL. And once you've completed that training tab and gone through the modules and then completed the quiz in the Learn and Earn, if you sent me an email, I'll get you the Celebration Key certification training. So basically send me an email. I'll sum it up for you. It's dsantiago@carnival.com, or I'm sure my contact info is in the back office for the Travel Cafe, correct?
Yes. Okay, 2 more questions. How can we buy Carnival bags? I would love to buy some.
Ooh, good one. Well, there is the fun shops. So if you literally go to Google and type in Carnival fun shops, that's essentially the consumer place to buy merchandise. The fun shops sometimes has the ability to order and send to your house. And then there's the fun shops that allows you to order and send to bookings, like if you have a client you want to send something to. So there's two places to do it, but bags aren't always available on it. So I'm not sure off the top of my head what's there, but go to carnival.com and then do a search for fun shops and see if there's items that you can order from there.
Perfect. And last question is, can a wheelchair or scooter client go to Celebration Key Island?
Very accessible. So it's about a 10-minute walk, depending on what your speed is, from where the ship docks to the Paradise Plaza portal #1 for Celebration Key. There are trams that go back and forth and around the destination. And for beaches, there's those little wheelchairs or that have the big inflatable tires. So if you wanted to go on the beach, it is a very accessible destination. There's even an accessible tram as well. So there's about 14 or 15 trams that just alternate throughout the day, and they're just constantly running routes. But one of them is dedicated to, you can literally, if you're confined or have a scooter that you need to be in, you wheel onto this tram and it'll take you to where you go. So very accessible.
Well, there you go. That works. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, Drew, man, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. I really appreciate it. Our agents appreciate it. Again, don't forget, you guys, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, he's going to be in the house. No, it's that way. He's going to be in the house. See, that way. He's going to be here. All right. And he's going to give you all this wonderful knowledge that's going to help you really promote this brand and bring a lot of success and commission to your business. And that's what it's all about. All right. All right, Amanda, do we have anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, you guys
Excellent.
have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.